For those of you who are veterans of traveling and cruising, this is probably going to seem like a no-brainer. To those of you who might be new to all of this, this might be one of those, oh my gosh, why didn't I think about it moments? But don't fuss. I'm just grateful I can tell you about it because somebody showed me. So don't worry about it if you hadn't figured it out till now. All right, these plastic bags. I never let my children throw these things out. These are those plastic bags that you get bedding in, like sheet sets and things. They are thick, durable plastic. They have little zippers on the top, and they are perfect for storing just about anything you want. In this case, my husband and I tend to put all of our toiletries in here. That way it's in one bag that we can grab easily. And depending on how secure my husband feels about it, he might actually put this bag in his backpack and we carry it onto the plane in case there's a delay or something. In it, all right, you want to remember when trying to save weight, travel size, travel size, travel size. As much travel size as you can. So if it's just you and a significant other, if it's a family, you're probably going to want more than this. But if it's just you and your significant other, you know, sun lotion or sunscreen, small travel size Q-tips, small travel size, you know, lotion, healing lotion with aloe. I don't do a lot of updos. Honestly, anyone who's been cruising, you know your hair does not stay nicely once you get on the deck. It goes everywhere. Everybody's sporting that winded Medusa look, except for those who are really, really good. And maybe I should interview a couple of those ladies. But I just bring a small travel size of hairspray. You know, ladies' things, don't forget those. My husband's got a little body spray here for, you know, for like going to dinner. I normally take a very small travel size of my favorite perfume. Wrinkle release. If you insist on taking fabrics that could wrinkle release, you want to have a little bit of that. Believe it or not, baby rash, diaper rash ointments and creams. Never ceases to amaze me how if you've worn your bathing suit all day or you get sand where it really shouldn't be, just super, super soothing. As my husband likes to tell me, put the pride aside and feel better. Because I tend to be a little prideful about that, I'll admit it. I also bring things for motion. You got oils for motion illnesses. I've got the Dramamine pills. I normally have my wristbands. I'm finding my wristbands with the puncture or the acupuncture point are actually working really, really well. Believe it or not, chapstick. You can get chapped lips from the wind and sun and sand. Most of us, I'm sure, know this. I'm probably not telling you anything you guys don't already know, but just on a side note. Orajel, especially when you get older. You got that cracked tooth. Nothing ruins vacation more than a cracked tooth or a slight toothache. Pepto-Bismol, these cute little tablets. You pay a little bit more for them in the to-go formula, but definitely a lifesaver because sometimes you just got a little too much, you know, indigestion food-wise. With that being said, we also normally put Dayquil and NyQuil capsules in there. One of those cards with both of them in there, we'll slide one of those in here. There are Band-Aids in here, just a few. We've got swimmer's ear stuff. Again, a small container of it. I've got, my husband is also prone to earache, or he is prone to earaches, but in this case, he has contacts. So we have contact or a little eye medicated solution. I'm forever fussing about my nails. It's one of my things. I fuss with my nails. I'll take some of this because to just, you know, put a little lacquer on it to coat it to keep it from getting worse or chipping any further. Younger people might not be too worried about it, but I don't know about any of the other more mature audiences out there, but the older I get, the more I need these things. And so we have a small thing that we take with us with those. things like mineral oil, lint brush, just a little one. Again, you never know. Again, us older people. I normally will take a picture of the prescription bottle with all of the information on it and have that on my phone. And then I will tuck what I need in one of these things. Now, traditionally, I will put this in another large Ziploc bag so that in case it pops open, the medication doesn't go anywhere, at least not too far. And then I will actually carry this in my bag on to the plane. However, if I get stopped, I have all my medication information on my phone. I can demonstrate what it is and all that. They don't normally bother me too much about these, and as you can see, saves a lot of time. Now, if I'm going to be gone for more than the said 7 days on here, I will double it up in each compartment so that I can still keep track of whether or not I took my medication on time or not. In an effort to save money and time and weight, my husband and I purchased one of these things at Walmart. It comes in its own little heavy-duty plastic bag, which is very helpful, and it has individual bottles in it. We put our body washes in there and then shampoo and conditioner. And best part is you don't have to fill it up. If you're not prone to washing your hair absolutely every night, then you could probably get away with about 3/4 of the way. So depending on your usage habits, you can actually keep from filling them all the way up. Best part is you're filling them directly from your big bottles at home. So you know it's the stuff you like, and you're not taking on a lot of extra weight because you're leaving that big bottle behind. One more little trick that my husband and I have determined is extremely useful, and we don't leave home without them anymore. This trick we kind of figured out because we do a lot of primitive camping. We do colonial reenacting as well, and so we're out primitive camping quite a bit. But we also found it to be very beneficial traveling and cruising, and that's these things. Disposable washcloths can be used. We also will get the baby wipes if we can. And of course, none of this stuff it can ever be flushed down anything. We discreetly throw it away, but we find having those on hand is extremely beneficial for continuation of that fresh, clean feeling. If we get to a place like we're on an excursion and we've gotten dirty or sandy or something and we're supposed to eat lunch and there's really not a good facility for cleaning up, we'll pull those out. It'll make ourselves feel a lot cleaner, a lot more presentable. Final item that I'm going to share with you is actually something that my husband tells could have potentially been a marriage saver if you're looking for that kind of thing. My husband is a Viking. He prefers it at like 63 degrees. 63, 65 degrees is like his ideal temperature. I am more of a hothouse flower. I like it quite a bit warmer. And so there have been many times in the cabin when there's this bit of contention because he turns the AC down so that it gets to that nice cool temperature that he likes, and I'm asking the room steward for more and more blankets, and I'm kind of tucked under the blankets debating whether or not I'm going to just go sleep up on the deck because it's just warmer for me up there. He'll tell me that no, everything's fine, it's the right temperature, it only said, the thermostat says it's 70 in here, and I'll be looking at him going, no, it is much cooler than what that thermostat is saying. So in an effort to quell that argument, my husband found this. Anyway, it is a battery powered magnetic, so it goes right on the wall, because all the walls in the cabins are magnetic, so you could just put it right on the wall, and it tells you the time, the humidity level, and the temperature. Yes, it is a thermostat for the most part. The big lead numbers that tells you what the temperature is. And so there's been a number of times where my husband has tried to tell me it's not that cool in here, And this thing has ended that argument, or he's been right and it wasn't that cool. It was actually 70 degrees, it was 72 degrees, and I was just feeling a little too chilly. But just this little thing, it's very lightweight. Like I said, battery operated. It does have a little stand if you want to like stand it up like one of those old alarm clocks, those traveling alarm clocks that you wound up to have. But for the most part, we just magnetize it to the wall, and it spares us a lot of arguments. Well, hopefully this video was of some benefit to you and you did get a couple good ideas, or it just reaffirmed some of the good ideas that you already had on how to travel for 40 pounds or less to travel light. I know for some, traveling light is really quite a bit of a struggle, and then for others it seems to be a cakewalk. So hopefully this helps you get in the middle there and you're able to go off and have an absolutely fantastic vacation. We'll see you next time. Good Lord. It just seems like such a wide screen. No, I don't like that. Ha ha! Timing is everything!